I am beating every N64 game, and I mean all of them. The twist is, the next game I play is randomly selected, so I have no clue what's coming next. This is the journey to beating every N64 game. Game number 204, Golden Nugget 64. Released in 1998, this game was developed by Westwood Studios and published by Electronic Arts. Well, here we are, another bargain bin title. I mean, we've already played 2 pachinko games. What's the harm in throwing in a casino game? You know what? I went to Vegas for the first time a couple years ago and I had fun. Granted, it's because I won like $500, but still. I'm sure this game is going to behave just like the real casino. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's a random game no one's heard of from the late 90s. My friend had some Caesar's Palace game on the PS1 and I remember playing that. Probably bought it for like $1 or something. Well, hopefully at least has some cool songs or animations or something. Let's get into it. Upon booting up the game, you're greeted with a receptionist. She signs you into the casino. I don't really remember doing anything like that when I went. Maybe we're staying at the hotel. It's always interesting to see how old games had you enter text. You know, before there was like a keyboard API to use with a console or whatever. This one is quite regal. After signing in, I could choose my game. There's Blackjack, slots, mini Baccarat, Big Six, Texas Holdem, video poker, 7-card stud, roulette, 5-card draw, and craps. Guess I'll start with Blackjack. Hey wait, weren't you just running the reception desk? She's being overworked. You start with $1,000 to your name, so I just chose the highest table I could get into. May as well go all in. Holy crap, she's dealing those cards so fast. A 15? What the heck is this garbage? I hit and luckily got a 3. Okay, let's stay here. Everyone else does their moves, then it's time for the dealer. Okay, the dealer has 14, they hit, draw a 9 and bust. Heck yes, just doubled my money. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe you're confused. Next hand I wanted to bet lower and only put down $250. However, they informed me that's not enough for this big dog table and I got kicked out. Oops. Fine. Let's try the slot machines. There's a few games here. Miner 49er, Wheels of Fire, Sports Fanatic, Motherlode, Catch of the Day, and Card Bonanza. Guess I'll check out Miner 49er to start. You can bet various amounts of money per spin, all the way up to $100. Dude, I can't imagine spending $1 on a spin. 100 would destroy me. After the very realistic animation of you putting a coin in, then pulling the lever, it rolls the wheels. Generally, you want 3 of something in a row. I think there are 3 lines to choose from or something like that. I mean, this is basically identical to the pachinko games we played here, except a bit less interesting. Surely Wheels of Fire will be quite different, right? Well, it's different pictures, I guess, and a different jingle when the things are spinning. If you're confused on how to play, you can scroll up to see. Okay, I don't know if any of y'all have played a modern slot machine, but they get absurd. It's like 50 different lines you can win on, and it's impossible to follow. Sports Fanatic is... yep, it's the exact same thing. I cannot imagine someone buying this game new in the 90s and playing these slot machines. There's no way anyone did that. Look, Motherlode has a bunch of dollar signs on the reels. Why do slot machines always say bar anyway? Apparently reading into it, gambling got banned like way back in the day or something, so the machines gave you candy instead. Bar was just a stick of gum. Huh, the more you know. Okay, Catch of the Day has gotta be interesting, right? Well, there's some fish pictures. That's cool, I guess. Okay, last one, I swear. Card Bonanza. Doesn't have any cards, just some weird symbols or something. So yeah, as you can tell, they all play identically. Why does this exist? Alright, surely Mini Baccarat will give me the spark to see how this game is good. What the heck is going on here? I have no clue. It seems the way this game works is you bet on either the player or the banker, and they both get 2 cards. Whoever is closest to 9 wins. I think there's some additional rules about drawing new cards, and face cards or 10s are worth 0. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this one. Okay, Big Six is going to be the one. I actually have seen this one before and didn't realize it had a name. You basically bet money on what value the wheel will land on. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, or 40. There are more of the smaller numbers, so basically you win that amount back. If you bet on 1, you receive your bet plus 1 times your bet in earnings, 2, you get twice your bet, and so on. Heck yes, I bet on 5, let's go! This one was always weird to me. Casino games are supposed to be weighted in favor of the house, but this one seems like a pure game of chance. Maybe just the amount of slots makes the odds not in the player's favor? I don't know. Wait, why does Texas Holdem have a different dealer? That woman was on all the other games thus far. Okay, this one's actually fun, although playing against an AI is not that fun compared to real people. Everyone at the table's given 2 cards. After making the initial bets on those cards, the flop is executed, where the dealer puts down 3 cards from the deck. Now everyone has a bit more knowledge about how good their hand is, so you can bet again. At any point, if you don't think you'll do well, you can fold to get out of the hand. Once the second round of bets has occurred, one more card comes out of the deck called the turn. Bets occur once again, and the 5th and final card comes out, the river. Everyone at the table now has 7 total cards, and the best 5 cards are what you have. In this instance, I didn't have jack. Well, I literally had a jack, as in a jack high. I was raising the bet to try to make them fold, but the guy beside me had a straight. Not good. There's a lot that goes into it with like bluffing and trying to read people's facial expressions and stuff, but that's just not there playing against a computer. Also, this is a tangent, but there's this board game called The Gang where it's like co-op Texas Hold'em. You try to guess the value of everyone's hand in ascending order without talking to each other. The way you communicate is by taking these chips numbered 1 to 6 to tell how strong you think your hand is. Highly, highly recommend. It's incredibly fun. Also, is it just me, or do the backs of these cards look like VHS tapes? What's up with that? That's enough of that. How about video poker? If you have no friends, you can play poker with a machine instead. I don't really see how this is any different from any other slot machine, but whatever. You're given 5 cards and you choose which ones you want to drop. Then it gives you new cards, and you hope you have a winning hand. You know, like a pair, straight flush, full house, all that stuff. The rigged part of this game is that if you have a pair, it only pays out if it's a face card. That's how the casino profits even more. How about some 7-card stud? This is another variant of poker. To start, all players are dealt 3 cards. 1 face up, 2 face down. Everyone bets on how good they think their hand is. Then everyone is dealt a single face-up card, once again betting. Another face-up card dealt, everyone bets again. A third face-up card dealt, another bet. And finally, a face-down card with the final bet occurring. Everyone left has 7 cards total, with the 5 best cards making up their finished hand. In this case, I had a 3 of a kind, while they had 2 pair. Get wrecked, dude. That's my money. Personally, I don't like this as much as Texas Hold'em. I'll take this time to talk about the graphics and audio. The graphics are kinda crap. There's not much animation happening here, and it just doesn't even look good. The chips look like blurs, and the font on the cards is not ideal. I don't know what else is there to say. It's a dang casino game. For the audio, it's at least kinda chill compared to a real casino. No loud sounds or people yelling all over the place. Oh, the dealer does talk, but barely. Repeats like the same 3 lines. Mostly there's just kinda chill music otherwise. How about some roulette instead? There are numbers 1 to 36, alternating in color red and black. There's also 2 green values, 0 and 00. You bet on which number you think it will land on, or you can do safer bets like red or black, odd or even, or other weird ranges of values. After everyone bets, the dealer rolls a marble onto the wheel until it stops in one of the slots. If you bet on a specific number, you get 35 times your bet back for winning. Red or black just gives you back your bet, as does odd or even. The ranges give varying odds depending on how unlikely they are. The part that makes this in the casino's favor are the 2 green values. You don't get 38 times your bet back, only 35. Just know if you go gambling, the house always wins. This was kind of fun because Twitch has these channel point predictions, so chat could play along with this one. I was letting people guess whether it'd be red, black, or green, and here we got the 1 out of 19 green roll. Some people made a lot of tacos that day. Now there's 5-card draw. Dang, that dealer's going nuts over there. This is just like the video poker game where you're dealt 5 cards. After betting, you choose which cards to get rid of, and those are replaced with new cards. Honestly, the most boring form of poker. Almost through them all now. Here's craps. I'll be honest, I've played this and I still have no idea how it works. There's just way too much stuff to bet on this table. What is going on with this dice roll animation? Someone does that at the table with me there, I'm gonna feel so uncomfortable. Basically, someone is the shooter, they roll the dice. People bet on something? I think they just keep going until they either roll 7 or 11. I'm really just going off that song Ace of Spades by Motorhead, honestly. Snake Eyes Watching You or something like that. If you're truly confused how to play, you can view the rules of the game. But I'll be honest, I still don't get it. We had a dealer explain it to us at the casino when I was in Vegas, and this one's just not for me, I guess. Like, what are these bets? Horn? Hard 6? C and D? Screw this game, it's crappy. Well, that's all the games this has within it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, you haven't even mentioned beating this one yet. How are you planning to do it? Well, I don't know. There was a rumor floating around in chat that if you achieve $10 million, something will happen. There was another problem though. The game autosaves very frequently. Considering this is a casino game and the house always wins over long periods of time, how am I supposed to rack up 10 million bucks? Here, despite literally turning off the console from a losing hand in Texas Holdem, I still lost my money. This wasn't good. There was a trick to it though. This game doesn't save onto the cartridge, it saves onto the controller pack. So if you remove it just before entering a game, it pops up with a message about how you removed it. At the bottom though, it says if you reinsert it, then saves will be enabled again. So basically, I had to take out the controller pack. If it went well, put it back in and leave the table. If not, just turn the console off and it has nowhere to autosave to. That way, when I reload the game, it'll be the state before I entered the table. Of course, the devs have got to do everything they can to prevent save scumming in this sacred casino game. Lucky for me, it doesn't save onto the cart, or I might be screwed. Now, 10 million's a lot of money. How can I make that much? Seems like roulette is my best bet, right? I get 35 times my bet back for winning if I bet on a single number. The problem is, casinos have max bet amounts to prevent you getting lucky and screwing them over. For now, the highest amount I can bet is $5,000. Multiply that by 35 to get 175k. Alright, this is seeming feasible with save scumming. Uh-oh, maybe this save scumming method isn't as foolproof as I thought. I'm bankrupt. Well, good thing this isn't real, so I can just make a new profile. At least to start out, I learned going bankrupt allows you to either reset your bank or delete character. Whatever that translates to in real life. Anyway, I was up to $6,000 with some safer bets, and man, I sure love betting $25 at a time trying to bet $6,000. Oh, thank goodness. Pressing R brings up a bet window, basically allowing you to change the value of an individual chip to whatever you want. This makes it way faster. There was a lot of debate around whether it'd be faster to bet on an individual number or keep betting on red-black. For now, I was doing red or black. Yeah, I forgot to take the controller pack out already. Only at $24,000. This is gonna suck. Okay, skip ahead a bit, we went back to Blackjack since it has better odds, so less save scumming. At $25,000 it popped up saying I had achieved the rank of Novice. And to reach the next rank, I need $100,000. What a fantastic video game. I reached that mark and it said I achieved the rank of Veteran. And if I want to achieve the next rank, which we hope is the final rank, I need $10 million. Oh boy. The problem with Texas Holdem now was the max bet for the casino is $50,000. It's going to take a while to rack up that much money betting that amount. Like 200 winning hands. You can double down, but that still makes it 100 hands, and you're less likely to win because you're not playing optimally. I spent like 45 minutes grinding Blackjack and made it to $1.2 million. I figured roulette has to be faster than this, so I swapped games. And what do you know? Literally the first attempt back, I hit the number I bet on. 1.75 million bucks into my pocket. We take those. I decided to stick over 1,000 credits into a slot machine. When you go to cash out, it takes ages. This is seriously over 2.5 minutes sped up. What the heck? Oh yeah, another roulette win. Another 1.75 mil in my bank. The 00 comes in clutch. It just kind of snapped directly in there. We're at 6.8 million bucks, getting so close now. Took about 15 minutes to get that next win. And just 10 minutes later, win number 4. The pit boss is on to me. I think he knows about save scumming. My kneecaps are in trouble. And there it is, about 20 minutes later, win number 5. It was a bit awkward because I was sitting at $9,990,000, so gotta get that last bit. With a winning bet on red, it told me I was inducted into the Hall of Fame. What an honor, I can't believe this. And then the biggest load of garbage ever. It's like, congrats on getting in the Hall of Fame. Your reward is you must either give up all your money or delete your character. So I have to pay all my money back to the casino or just freaking die? I actually can't believe this. Is this like prestiging in Call of Duty but for gambling addicts? I don't get it. Well, there I am, the only person dumb enough to be entered into this shrine. I am so honored. The only other thing this game has to offer is the slideshow. I guess this is just a literal ad for the Golden Nugget Casino or something? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, I've never actually heard of this hotel until this game. I just looked and it's not even on the strip. It's like 6 miles away or something like that. There's a Chick-fil-A in the lobby. Man, this game is a joke. Well, I guess that's about all there is for this one though. Game complete. So yeah, there you have it. My journey to beating Golden Nugget 64. I am so sorry if you bought this game back in the day. Even if it was for like $5 in the bargain bin, you got ripped off. I just don't see who this game is marketed towards. It appears to be trying to get people to want to come to their real casino, but like, I just don't see how this convinced a single person to go to that place. There's just no way. There's not much that needs to be done here. Card games and such had been on consoles for quite a while, and this game runs so poorly. It doesn't look nice, there's nothing super interesting about it. I don't know, maybe throw in a story mode or something like that. I guess I enjoyed the chill elevator music, and there's more variety to do here than a pachinko game, but man, don't play this one. I gave Golden Nugget 64 a 1 out of 10 for enjoyability and a 1 out of 10 for difficulty. Alright, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. We had a randomized marble race to determine which game was next, so here's how that played out. Or skip to the timestamp on screen to skip straight to the game selection. Alright, we will do a random track. A circuit. I think this is a racing one. 187 games on the list. Why's the camera so slow? Alright, got a bunch of people here, like Killer Instinct Gold, Bomberman, Second Assault, I think, and even Big Mountain 2000. But only one can win. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, they are off. This is a race with 3 laps. Obviously, Ocarina of Time in the early lead, as per usual. It will definitely let us down, though. I think that's Spider-Man currently in there. No, the next J-League game as well. Spider-Man, J-League, War Gods as well. Neon Genesis Evangelion coming through. There should be a lot of lead changes here. And it is just pure chaos. Off-Road Challenge is now in the lead. Harukanaru Augusta Masters as well. An amazing golf game, I am sure. Off-Road Challenge currently dominating. Oh shoot, the game's been playing through my mic again. I need to fix it. I see the next Mario Party game as well. Neon Genesis here, taking the inside turn. Off-Road Challenge hanging on to the lead though. Automobile Lamborghini now in the lead. And there's Ocarina of Time surging, trying to take the lead. All-Star Baseball 2001 as well. We're on to lap 2. Ocarina of Time currently in the lead. Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2 now in the lead. All-Star Baseball taking the inside turn. There's Ocarina of Time. Madden as well. We still have more Madden games to go. Neon Genesis Evangelion in the lead. Ocarina of Time in second place. Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2 as well. And it's now All-Star Baseball 2001 in the lead. Let's see, a big turn here. A bunch of bumping. And who's going to come out in the front? It is Neon. There's Turok. Potentially playing Turok. Oh my god, Turok's in the running for it. Madden as well, J-League. We're still only on lap 2, folks, but It's fun to follow the ride along, see what happens. I feel like we won't be playing NASCAR 2000. That's a safe bet. Let's see, J-League, Ocarina of Time, Neon Genesis coming through. J-League is Japanese soccer. I'm sure we would all love that. Susume Taisen Puzzle Dama now in the lead, whatever the heck that is. Off-Road Challenge as well. Torok coming through the inside turn, and I saw WWF No Mercy. It is J-League in the lead as well. Chokukan Night 2, Japanese baseball game. All-Star Baseball 2001. I see Jeopardy! Jeopardy is currently in the lead. And it's now J-League, the next WCW game. The next WCW All-Star Baseball Jeopardy. It's so hard to tell. Madden is now in the lead, and it is just shifting like crazy. It's so hard to tell what will happen. We are on the third and final lap now. Madden, WWF No Mercy, the next WCW game. Mischief Makers in the playing as well. Mischief Makers trying to make a play, but gets bumped back a bit. And I see NFL Blitz now. Madden, WCW, NFL Blitz, All-Star Baseball still in the running as well. NFL Blitz trying to push forward. We got Mischief Makers in second place. Mischief Makers pushing forward now, but it's All-Star Baseball in the lead. Mischief Makers, and is this the end? And it is! It's All-Star Baseball 2001. It has been decided. But yeah, if you're still here watching, you're awesome. Thank you so much. If you had a good time, consider hitting that like button, or maybe even dropping a subscription. Or hey, maybe even watch another one of these videos that's on screen now. And yeah, see you next time.